support children with disabilities. I feel they deserve to have all the opportunities that we do and to enjoy the activities of all children.
All right, so what do you have for us this year, Trevor?
We have a phenomenal check of almost $296,000.
Wow! Oh my gosh! Very good. Thank you so much to all of you. That is incredible. And thank you to everyone who signed out those paper eggs at Sobeys. Keep doing that. Thank you very much. That's phenomenal. Appreciate it.
And customers have the opportunity up until April the 20th to continue to donate, so please do that.
Keep doing it. Back to you, Patricia.
Thank you, Kevin. And oh, those Sobeys Angels, we feel your love. Thank you so much for that amazing donation. Let's get back to the Angel Board and give thanks to those who have gift today. Of course, we have Doug and Morel Ackers from Markham, $1,000. Thank you for your donation. Debbie Higgs from Toronto, $250. And Dwight Drummond, our very own from Toronto, thank you for your donation, my friend. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you very much. Now, we do have to say goodbye to Patricia, Natalie, Allison, Julia, and Loretta. Thank you for all your help. You're staying.
Yes.
Yeah, you're staying.
We're going to stay, absolutely.
He tried to get out, but we locked the doors on him. There we go. What's on the tote board right now? $895,000.
Wow. Absolutely amazing.
Can we break $1 million?
I think we can get it done.
I think we can do it. I think you can do it. And I hope you can do it when we come right back.
Well, welcome back to the 2014 Easter Seals Ontario Provincial Telethon. Now, we're going to start this hour out with a question. Did you know that it can cost families up to an extra $40,000 a year to care for a child with physical disability? Well, last year, 46% of Easter Seals families requesting financial assistance had an annual household income of less than $40,000. So really, your donation today does make a difference. Bill.
Thank you, Michael. Well, joining me now is longtime Easter Seals supporter and member of our President's Circle, Agnes Ferracci. Agnes, welcome. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Now, how long have you been a supporter of the Easter Seals?
About 20 years, I think.
And you are a member of our President's Circle. What does that mean?
That means you've given a donation of a minimum of $1,000.
But you haven't just donated money over the years. You've also donated your time. You've done a lot of volunteer work.
Well, not that much. I've been to the...
Don't sell yourself short.
I've been to the skate with the Leafs and the summer regatta and the telethon.
You've also been on the phones here this morning already, and you're going back on the phones?
That's right.
All right. Yeah. So what would you say to somebody who's thinking about becoming a member of the President's Circle?
I'd say that your donation will make a big impact on Easter Seal families because the financial burden is horrendous. You know, it costs up to $25,000 for an electric wheelchair, and 10 days of summer camp is $2,500, and most families just can't afford those costs. So your donation would go directly toward offsetting those expenses.
What made you get involved with the Easter Seals to start with?
Well, I'm retired now, so I have a lot of time, and I've been very fortunate. You know, I've been blessed with good health all my life, and I'd like to give something back.
So have you got a message for the people when they call in on the phone later on when they talk to you?
I'd say your donation is very welcome, and every dollar would be put to good use, and thank you so much.
All right, Agnes, thank you for coming out. Thank you for volunteering for Easter Seals, and I hope you continue to keep involved with Easter Seals over the years. Thank you very much. All right, let's go over to Anne-Marie.
Thank you. Easter Seals Ontario relies fully on public donations to offer its services and programs. So, how do your dollars work? Watch this.
Well, we're joined now by Brian McLaughlin, president of Rexall Foundation. Brian, thank you for joining us today. I want to talk about your organization and how long you've actually supported Easter Seal Ontario.
We've supported Easter Seals for over 6 years now, including the Easter Seals Regatta in Port Dalhousie.
So why Easter Seals? Why the support from Rexall?
Oh, listen, these children go through amazing challenges, and we want kids to be kids. And the families, how we can support them, and everything is wonderful. So we're proud to be part of this, totally.
Well, you're part of it in a big way because I saw the other side of that check, which you're holding right now. Do you want to show it to camera what you have here? How much this year?
$10,000.
$10,000 from Rexall Foundation. Thank you. You know, I got to ask, how do you go about raising this money?
We raise them through our employees in the stores. We have customer appreciation days. We have our vendor programs where we have a golf tournament once a year. And our employees also participate through a bi-weekly pay if they need to. So a number of different ways, but a great, great cause.
Brian McLaughlin, Rexall Foundation, thank you. Now we're going to head it over to Anne-Marie.
Thank you, Michael. I am here with the 2014 Provincial Ambassador, Kalia Davis, and the 2013 Provincial Ambassador, Emily Shrubsall. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
Hi. Not all Easter Seals kids get to go to summer camp. Some choose the Recreational Choices Funding Program, which helps to fund other summer activities. Now, Emily, tell us, what kind of day camp did you choose this past summer?
I chose to go to horseback riding camp.
And did you love it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Why is it so important that kids attend a camp that's right in their own community?
Well, they get to try new things and just without all the special need help, and they can meet new friends and hang out with their friends that they're used to at home and stuff.
You must look forward to it all the time.
Yeah.
Callie, I heard that you went to the Toronto Zoo summer camp. How fun was that?
It was awesome.
Yeah, what did you like best?
Well, I liked it because we got to have a lot of opportunities that you wouldn't have on just a day zoo trip, including I got to help feed wolves, and also I got to ride around the zoo in a golf cart.
What did you feed the wolves?
Tuna, I think.
Healthy wolves. Okay. Emily, you love horseback riding. Tell us what you love so much about the horseback riding camp.
Just my independence, so I don't have anybody leading the horse with me and any sidewalkers. All I have, and I can do my own independent thing.
And tell us what kinds of things you're doing now independently on horses.
I am jumping and cantering and leading the horse on my own.
Amazing. Thank you, Emily. Kalia, you also went to a day camp here in Toronto. Tell us why you preferred that as opposed to an overnight camp.
Well, I like it because it's with my friends and it's at my school, so I'm comfortable with everyone there and everything there. And also when I'm at overnight camp, I kind of miss my parents a little, so I enjoy just going to camp and being independent for a day, for a whole week.
But getting to sleep in your own bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you both very much. We'll throw it back over to Bill.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. A child's first step, something every parent can't wait to experience, and when you do, you remember it for a lifetime. But some kids need a little help with that first step, and Easter Seals is there to help them. An Easter Seals moment brought to you by Unifor.
Any parent, of a child with a disability, every step, every new thing is a milestone that you had no idea, could be achieved, and you could only hope for.
Sit up around 6-7 months, and Zachary didn't sit up, and we thought, he's a bit slow, and then he didn't roll over, and he wasn't pulling to stand, and around 11 months we went in for his yearly checkup at Sunnybrook, and because of the way his body is positioned and stuff, they noticed that there were some concerns, and that's when they told us that he had cerebral palsy and he was a quadriplegic, and it's our world kind of came crashing down.
Yeah. It was.
We had to start planning things a little differently from then on. the financial worry is huge. Like, it's something people don't want to talk about, but the reality is the therapy and equipment costs that we spend for Zachary, like last year, was over 20 grand. And it's really difficult to put away for the future for your child when all these expenses are right now and things that he needs right now. Yes, the government will provide you with 75% of a wheelchair, but a wheelchair is $12,000. So that means that you still have to come up with $3,000 on your own, and at the same time you need a bath seat, you need a toilet seat, you need a chair for the table, you need AFOs, you need shoes, you need braces. Like, there's a corner seat, there's a car seat, there's a whole ton of stuff that you need
to adapt
to keep your child safe, and that it's a necessity, not a want. The walker equals freedom for him.
Yeah.
He takes off on us. We go to the grocery store today, and he takes off. He's like, haha, I'm running away. You know, and I just love that he's running away. He can choose. If he wants to go over there and look at something, he gets in his walker, he goes over there and he looks at something. He doesn't need someone to carry him there or bring him to it. You know, he has freedom.
Zachary getting in a walker and taking a step was like unbelievable. It just opened a whole new world for him of things that he could do, things that could now be happening. Easter Seals has opened doors for Zachary that may have remained closed if he hadn't had these opportunities. And you know, it's opened up his life right now, the things that he can do right now, but also what he's going to become in the future. It's just an incredible you know, opportunity. And anyone that had a chance to touch someone like that should take it, and it's appreciated.
Joining me are Zach, his brother Aiden, and his mother Barb. Did I say that right? Zach, Aiden, and Barb, how are you doing? And can you give us an update? How's Zach doing?
He's doing very well. In fact, he has some big news to tell everybody. What did you recently learn how to do, Zachary?
I learned how to stand up all by myself.
Oh, did you hear that? He learned to stand up all by himself. Wow.
Not holding on to anything, which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Well, you're extremely passionate about this. Tell us what you would want us to know.
I'm definitely passionate, as you can tell by the interview where I didn't let my husband speak. But I am passionate, and it's because this walker makes such a big difference for Zach. It helps him physically, being able to stand up properly, stretch his muscles, strengthen his muscles, learn how to take steps. But it also provides him with a lot of freedom and also the ability to socialize with his friends, to be up with his peers, not on the ground when everyone else is running around. So it's very important.
It sounds like you like to socialize a lot, huh?
Yeah.
You like playing with your friends?
Yeah, it does. I do like it.
Does your walker give you a better chance to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it does.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell our viewers today?
Just that, you know, Zachary's...
I have another thing that do you know I can crawl all by myself?
You can crawl all by yourself?
Yeah.
That's excellent. Good.
Zachary...
Is it?
Are you like the top crawler in Ontario?
Yes.
Yes. That's excellent. And now you're learning to stand. All because of your walker?
And get up on his own into his walker. Can you get up on your own, Zach?
Can you show us?
Can you show how you get up? Reach your arm forward and grab your handle. Ta-da!
That is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Well, you are amazing, Zach. Aiden, can you give me a high five too? Right. Do you help your brother out? Yes.
I don't know about that, but it's okay.
I'd like the viewers to know that Zachary has a diagnosis of cerebral palsy, which is basically an injury to the brain that controls his muscles. And The thing about the diagnosis is kind of scary. It's not curable. There's no fix. But I want them to understand that our children still do make gains. They still improve their skills. Something like standing on your own for the first time after 5 years, that's something we didn't expect him to do, but he was able to do because he has the opportunity, like the walker, that lets him stand up and grow his muscles and try things. And you know, my husband's always saying that we don't know what he's going to be able to do. We just have to give him a chance, and we'll see what he can do. We'll give him the opportunity, and he might go miles, you know?
Well, Zach, you're absolutely amazing. We want to give everybody at home the opportunity to help. If you wonder if there was a reason, this is the reason. And she's talked about they can do more, and they can do more than we think. I have a young friend who has cerebral palsy, can't walk or talk, who's graduated from university now. They can do it, but they can't do it without your help. Kevin, over to you.
Zach, you are amazing, my friend. You are amazing. Wow, that's you know what? Everybody here, just pull it wide, Randy. Pull it wide. Everybody here, stand up. Everybody, stand up. Stand up. All our callers, stand up. All right. So, okay, that's pretty easy, right? That's pretty easy. Okay, sit back down. Sit back down. You know what? You stand up and you just take it for granted. You take going up the stairs for granted. You take being able to hop on and off a bus for granted, or off a streetcar. You take it for granted. Easter Seals kids like Zach have to think about it every day of their life. And Zach standing there, wow, that is incredible. And he brings tears to my eyes seeing him do that, because he did that. He did that with the help of Mom and encouragement, and with the help of you, because you called in last year to Easter Seals, or the year before to Easter Seals. You're the reason Zach is standing right now. We need you to help all the Zachs and Easter Seals this year. We need you to stop taking everything for granted. Our Easter Seals kids can't take it for granted. We need you to call right now, please, to help more miracles like that happen, because miracles are happening every day with Easter Seals kids. And we are thrilled this year that Upper Canada Mall is hosting us up in Newmarket. I shopped at Upper Canada Mall 25, 30 years ago. It was a fair-sized shopping center, but it has grown to be one of the most important shopping centers in southern and central Ontario, and we're thrilled to have them on board this year. And they are going to help us with the next corporate match right now. There's Perdita and Anthony, who are up at the Upper Canada Mall right now. For the next 5 minutes, every dollar you donate will be doubled by Upper Canada Mall. That's for the next 5 minutes. So we're going to start the clock with our usual saying, because Upper Canada Mall and Easter Seals are helping kids be kids. There we go. The clock is going. Get to your phone right now. Over to you, Mike and Diane.
So, Kevin, listen, we just so amazed. I was talking to Barb, and she's not going to let us, Diane, my wife here, she's not going to let us adopt Zach. So the next best thing we can do is to give. So that's what we're going to decide to do. And we're going to ask you to do the same thing. We're here at the Light Circle, so every time you call, say, I have 23 phones available, went from 24 to 23. That means somebody called in, somebody wants to help Zach out. Zach, I think you got a lot of support here. I want to go over to Suzanne, who's with us from the Weather Network. Welcome, Suzanne.
Well, thanks so much, Mike. It's always a pleasure to be here with the volunteers, to be here with people that return every year. It's kind of a who's who in some way of Toronto and Ontario radio and television. We're all here as a family. It's all about the kids that are behind the Easter Seals effort, and we come to you just once a year. That's why you need to go to the phone today and make that donation at 416-205-3300. During our corporate match, when you make a $100 donation, you'll end up on the Angel board, and you can also enter your name in a draw for 2 tickets. Air Canada will take you somewhere nice. And speaking of that family, Tom Harrington, a $100 donation, and Kevin Frankish, of course, from City TV, and Tom Harrington from CBC, and we are turning it over now to Aaron Davis from CHFI. Really, it's all a big family here.
It sure is, Suzanne. Thank you. It is so good to be back. And speaking of family and radio, we are all a family. We've all worked together or will work together one day. And I want to thank Doug Ackhurst, who my husband worked with at the Fan way back in the day. Doug and Muriel Ackhurst have donated, are you ready for this, from Markham, $1,000. And of course, thanks to our very good friends at Upper Canada Mall, at Yonge and Davis, much like myself, that will turn into $2,000. That makes such a difference when you think of Thank you, Kevin. Kevin Frankish just got that. It takes TV people a little bit longer. Anyway, that will turn into $2,000. And just keep these phones ringing. There are far too many that aren't right now. I'm going to send it over now to Anthony Regan and Perdita Felician, who are at Upper Canada Mall doing more than shopping, guys.
As you said, Aaron, Young and Davis, I love that. And it took me only a little longer than Kevin to get there. We're here with Jennifer Kleinberg, the marketing director. We're here to double people's money.
Yes, we are, definitely. Double your money for a chance to help kids for Easter seals.
I hope the UCM brought a lot of money because Kelly Peckham donated $50, which becomes?
$100.
And Linda Tomoter donated $20, becomes?
$40.
I don't know where you guys are going to find all this money because the Tozier family just donated $60, so that's now $120. And we have Carlo and Crystal Belisario, $120 a lot, and Jacqueline Stefano, another $50. You're going to have to dig pretty deep.
Upper Canada Mall loves to dig deep for our community, so we definitely will help out the best way we can.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you very much. $100 from Jean Lusk. And I know Lynn, her daughter, has been working with us for quite a while out of Oak Ridges. So thank you very much, Jean, for $100. And thanks to Upper Canada Mall, that becomes $200. You have 1 minute 45 seconds left to double your money. Whether you're calling from Newmarket, Aurora, Oak Ridges, Richmond Hill, Musselman's Lake, anything like that.
That's my boss.
Yeah. What was that, Aaron? What was that?
My boss is on the phone there. You see, I told you radio is just one big family. Julie Adam calling in to make a donation. You see?
Thank you, Julie.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here's Mike.
Kevin, I've got to run and do something. Diane, will you hold it down for a minute?
I've got it. Okay, Kevin, we have 13 phones available. So what I'm thinking is, if we get to 0, I'm gonna have my husband do a dance for everybody. Okay, so we're gonna get this to 0. Here we go.
Okay, so we're back. I'm sorry for interrupting, but that's what guys do. So I have well, Ender is here, and she has a donation, and this donation is $1,500. $1,500, absolutely amazing. Would you like to say something really quickly?
I just want to thank Easter Seals. This donation is coming from Appvine, but it's also personal for us. My son has special needs, and he is a member of Easter Seals and gets a lot of support. But I think the biggest thing around our family and friends has been the education and awareness of these kids. So thank you, Easter Seals.
Amazing, $1,500, absolutely amazing. Anthony, Perdita, what's going on uptown?
Yeah, we're having a terrific time. Thank you, Pinball. Kirk Steele gave us $20. Anthony Belisario Schifano, $50. 70 becomes?
$140.
That's right, Jennifer. We're not fooling you with math. It's tax time, too.
Yeah.
Perdita?
Well, we have the Rogonia family, $100 whopping dollars, and Sue Fitzgerald, $20. But I want to put a shout out here to Pickering, Ontario. Come on, you guys, my hometown. Let's see what we can do to help these kids out. Suzanne, right back to you.
Taking a look at what's going on around this studio. Welcome to the Easter Seals family. Such heartwarming stories. And I've got another couple for you here. Haley Redmond, $100 from Newfoundland. Calling in from Newfoundland today. It really makes your heart sing. And that's why we're here. These are such special kids, and they need you right now. Sunil Guy, $250 from Toronto, and that's doubled. Take a moment. You're going to feel good. Go out and enjoy the nice weather after this. But right now, 205-3300. Please make that call and make that donation count, Aaron.
Hey, Suzanne, you know, we always hope for beautiful weather for camp days for Easter Seals, but it doesn't matter what the weather is if they can't get there. This is about making it happen today, making the sunshine for Easter Seals children with your donation, like Savina Cariati of $10. Thanks, Savina. Sandra Nicosia, $50 becomes $100. Julie Adam, I mentioned her before, $1,000. $2,000. Donna Ford of Scarborough, 25 becomes 50, and Viola Monorates of West Hill. Thank you for your $20 pledge. Call now. Thank you so much for your donations, and we're going to send it back to my buddy from Breakfast Television, Kevin Frankish.
Thank you very much, Aaron. You know, you want a reason to give? Well, tell you what, donating. Get out of the way, Aaron. What? See, it's a radio person, always wanting her own shot in the limelight. You know what? You're going to make you smile. You see, you're going to make you smile by calling right now and donating to Easter Seals. It will make you smile. It'll give you a good feeling as well. So please, call the numbers on your screen or go to easterseals.org today and donate right now. Let's go to Mike and Diane up there. Mike, Diane.
All right. Diane, what do you have?
Okay, I've got 2 donations here. I've got one from Susan Partigan for $25. Thank you so much. And I have another donation from Catherine. What is that? Daughtry? $100. And she is in...
Kineo.
Okay. Kineo. Thank you
no,
so
I'm sorry.
much.
No, that's the address. She is in
She's in
Thornhill.
Thornhill.
That's right.
Sorry,
Thornhill.
Catherine.
Also,
Thornhill.
Jacqueline Lynchat, $100 donation. That becomes $200. Thank you so much. Suzanne, over to you.
Easter Seals provides vital communication and mobility equipment for kids, and so that they are integrated, they're involved, they're independent. They're not isolated, they're not lonely. With that mobility equipment, they can get to school, they can go out in the community. That's what your dollars do, and right now your dollars are doubled. So I hope you take a moment. You're going to feel really good if you do. It's 416-205-3300. Integration, think about that, versus isolation. And I want to thank Lois Borbath from Mount Hope for $50, Jane Chrishorn from Scarborough for $100, Stella McDonald, Cornwall, Ontario, $100, doubled right now, and hot off the press, Melissa Smith and Oren Abler, $50, and that's doubled, Aaron, and that just doubles our pleasure this afternoon. Erin Davis,
Yes.
she is busy and she's talking with volunteers. We've got more phones available for you to call right now, Erin.
Thank you very much, Suzanne. We're just talking here about Rexall and what tremendous partners they are, and the fact that they're here volunteering on a Sunday. We know that there are a lot of things that need your time on a Sunday. There's a lot of things to be done, but right now the first thing you can do is just reach for your phone, call and make a donation. It's so easy. The phone number is there. You can go to easterseals.org, and you could be a monthly donor. Think about this, that camp day that we've been talking about, $21 a month. I did the math, 70 cents a day. You cannot get half a coffee for 70 cents a day. And what a difference you will make to the kids of Easter Seals, helping them be kids. That's what today is all about. So thank you for that. We're hearing the phones ring, so I'm going to go bother somebody again on the phones and pass it back over to Kevin Frankish.
All right, thank you very much, Aaron, and very much so, 70 cents a day. You know, when you think about what you spend in a week that maybe you could do without for 1 week for some Easter Seals kids, and we were saying earlier, what about giving up smoking? And this would be the incentive you need, and you put $35 you might spend in the next 5 days on cigarettes, put that towards Easter Seals, or $70, and that's your way of saying, you know what, I'm giving it up, and I've got a reason now to give up because I want to help out the Easter Seals kids. Judy McIntosh, wife of our good friend Colin, $1,000. Thank you. Renato Caravaggio, $100 from Toronto. All of this goes, and it adds up, and it adds up. And we want you to call right now. Later is too late. We're only on until 4 o'clock this afternoon. We're only on until 4 o'clock this afternoon. So later is too late. Let's go to Casey and Brandon at the regional desk.
Thank you, Kevin. Joyce Boyd from Welland, Ontario, donated $30. Violet Vance from Hamilton, Ontario, donated $20. And John Smith from Oshawa, Ontario, donated $35. Over to you, Brandon.
Helen Smith of Woodstock, Ontario, donated $25. Robert Brown of London, Ontario, donated $30. And Kathy Johnson of Toronto, Ontario, donated $20. Over to you, Anthony and Perdita.
We're here with Jennifer Kleinberg, who is the marketing director of the Upper Canada Mall. Now, we also know that 46% of families who needed Easter Seals assistance in 2013 made less than $40,000 a year. So why is it important for you guys to give back in this way?
Upper Canada Mall has long been a member of our community. We celebrate our 40th anniversary this year, and for 40 years we've been giving back to our community to help those who live around us.
One of the things you're doing is, of course, making a donation. You're obviously involved with the Run Walkathon. You got big checks. We love big checks because they usually have big amounts on them, Jennifer.
Definitely.
You have 2 little ones yourself. You know how important it is to give to worthwhile causes, right?
It is, for sure. And like I said, everyone in our community, we come together. We love to give back to our community over the last 40 years.
It is helping within the community. Why don't we do the big reveal? You ready, folks? $10,000.
Yep, excellent. We're so excited to be giving this to Easter Seals. It's our 2nd year, and we're going to keep on doing what we can to help those in our community.
There you go. You can pick up the phone and do your part right now. It's time to go back to the studios and welcome Natasha. Natasha?
Thanks very much. First, I'm going to thank Unifor, the sponsor, one of the corporate sponsors here, for the Angel Board. That's where I am, and there are two ways that you can get on the Angel Board. One, $100 or more will get you on this board behind me, and two, become a monthly donor. Also, enter your name into a draw for these Easter Seals limited edition His and Hers Movado watches, a total retail value of $650, not $6.50. So call now, go to easterseals.org to become a monthly donor. And that's exactly what Lori Craigs has done from Bewdley. $300 when you tally up the monthly payments over the year. Thank you for that. That's over a day at camp for an Easter Seals kid. Miss Juno from Angus, thank you for your donation. David Gabriele as well from Brampton. 2 days at camp for an Easter Seals child. Matthew Del Deegan from Toronto. Okay, you know what, Kevin? I've got it in my back pocket. I'm throwing back to you, but I'm going to take a picture of you because I'm going to tweet it. We're using hashtag 2014 Telethon. So as you're talking, okay, I'm going to do that. Back to you.
And I thought you and Suzanne could duke it out with forecasts over here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the rain, snow, rain.
Let's take a look at how much you have helped us raise as we hope to get towards that 1 million mark at least this afternoon. We're at $921,000. And that's what you are doing for Easter Seals kids. We'll be over to Anne-Marie right now.
Thank you, Kevin. Almost at the million mark. We are here right now at the Unifor Kids Party at the Easter Seals Telethon. This is Katha Fortier, the Ontario Regional Director for Unifor. Katha, Unifor is a sponsor for this great kids party. My kids have been having a great time there all afternoon. You've been a longtime supporter. Tell us why.
Well, we believe that really kids are so important in our community, and especially these kids who've been at such a disadvantage. We think that it's really important that they be given opportunities, obviously given the help and the support that they need, and the ability to be able to grow up and have those supports in place to be able to further their education, to be able to go to camp and do all of the normal things that all our kids want to do.
I know we've been hearing that message all day, which is letting them be kids, which we love so much. You've said there have been a longtime supporter of Easter Seals in Ontario, and you're committed to working within your communities. Tell us what it means to your members to do that.
Well, Unifor members, there's 300,000 Unifor members across the country.